another guitar show. We are here, ready to go in. We haven't caused controversy this year, yet. You never know. And we are bursting for a PP, so we're going to go catch you in a bit.
Yeah. Paul, we're in the main bit. Look at the state of
Noise zone. It's carnage.
It's carnage.
Carnage. It was, yeah.
Oh wait, is that the sound? What does that mean again? What does that sound mean?
I think it means shut. We are in the, well, there's vintage guitars bit, but we have just come into the acoustic section. Where are we going now?
Yeah.
So coming in, what would be your dream guitar next after the Strat?
Another Strat. Another Strat. If I could buy any one of these guitars right here.
Were you filming? You just said you're going to buy me a guitar. You weren't that, right? He said he's going to buy me a guitar.
No, I said if. Yeah, that one's 23 grand. Custom colour ones that are just way more expensive. That is beautiful, isn't it?
Send help. Are you filming now?
Yeah. Hey guys, so we just crossed paths with Ainsley Vista. We've known each other for like, how many years do you reckon? Maybe online.
I don't know, it's at least 15.
15?
It's got to be, yeah. I remember I first saw you play. It kind of just like stopped me in my tracks. You were doing like an Albert King thing.
Right.
And
yes.
You had the tone, but you had the playing down as well. And I've not seen anyone else do it that well. This is the first time we've actually met, right?
Yeah. So I was thinking the same. I was like, is that the guy? I was like, that's the guy. So again, I think I saw Ainsley maybe like 8 or 9 years back or something, maybe 10, 15 years ago. And again, the same thing as what Ainsley said. It's like you see someone that has not only the playing, but the touch and the feel, those extra nuances. And I really thought that about your playing.
I'm going to say this on camera, just so you know, I wasn't just saying it. I actually said to Chris that next time, if I'm playing the vicinity, he's going to come along and he's going to get up and he's going to play with us. Because we've never done it before, and we should.
I would love that.
And you know, I'm sure anyone who's watching this, he's not going to disagree with that. This guy is the shit. Can I say that on camera?
He's a shit.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I'm not even going to tell you what key it is.
Yeah. Where would you say is the best place for people to listen to your music nowadays? Like, because
I mean, my stuff's all over the place. So, I mean, most of my stuff is on Spotify. Even though I earn so much money from Spotify.
Yes. Everyone knows. Are you here with any particular brands? Or?
I am here, actually. Yeah, I am. I am here with Rift Amps.
Oh, mate, because you've played them in the past. I've heard you play them. They sound amazing.
We decided to work on an amp together, and we basically designed something and released it a couple of years ago, and it's my signature amp.
Right.
Which is on the stand today at the guitar show.
Paul, we're going to go and
We're
find
going
that.
there.
We're going to find it.
Yeah.
It's in 35 watt EL34, sort of high gain but not high gain vintage style. High gain for like a 70s style amp. Right. Yeah, not like modern high gain stuff. And the black one at the back is his own touring amp, serial number 1. So this is the first one we did. He's had it for 4 or 5 years now and has done countless shows with it. And it just sounds incredible. He should be here. Oh, here he is. You know, Ainsley's really into 70s strats. Yeah, 70 strats. You find the good ones, they are unreal. Hello, chaps. You alright?
Here he is. Been hiding away. Mate, we need to hear this beast that you've sold us.
Right.
We need to hear the beast.
Yeah, but you need to play it.
I'd like to play it.
So, it's kind of set, it's kind of martially, and it's set like this, well, I'm not sure. I don't know how well this is going to come across, because it's quite loud in here. But then when you back up the voice, have a go. Obviously, it's only on one, so you know, right, okay, yeah, sounds like when you turn it up.
Hey.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
There's Steve, he's going to beat us up again.
Yeah, yeah. Let's go and see Steve. There he is. Hey guys, so we're here with the guy from Marshall, Steve, and Steve is like absolute killer player. What have we got today? What are we looking at?
So this is the 100th anniversary amp. So we've collaborated with Celestion. It's their anniversary, 100 years. And what we've got is a Studio JTM essentially,
Right.
which came out last year, which is the 20 watt version of the classic JTM 45. 20 watts or 5 watts, but as you can see, we've design stored it, it's got a different finish, it's a different colour to the original JTM. The cab itself, 100th anniversary Alnico Celestion speaker in there, which is a 30 watt Alnico, and it's kind of gone back to the original Celestion speakers of the early 1960s. And we thought this would be the perfect amp for that speaker. We found that Studio series in general, I think because of the form factor, the wattage, it's just suiting most players' needs.
Yeah, we've been talking about that with a lot of players here. Like 100 watt, 200 watt, whatever, is actually a bit overkill. Like some of the artists we've worked with recently, they've been told to turn down gigs.
Yeah.
They're big pro players playing in big places, so this looks like a great alternative.
Yeah, like I say, I mean, like, don't get me wrong, you can switch it down to 5 watts if you're at home, which is still loud.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's still, you know,
5 watts of Marshall is probably 200 watts of some other brand.
yeah, you can probably rehearse at 5 watts with a band, really, if you turn the thing right up. But yeah, I mean, 20 watts will easily get you there and gig in level anyway.
Yeah.
There, Chapman
booth, yep.
We're hoping to see the sexy Danishman, but I'm not sure he's here. But there is Chappers, I can feel his presence.
Yeah, you can always feel Chapper's presence, but...
So where else are we going to go? There's
What are we going to see? 4P?
4P, it's down there next to the Redbeard, the captains of the Redbeard.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I think that poor unsuspecting dad is getting swindled by his son. I don't know. Buy it,
Dad, buy it.
Sorry.
So it's a bit wonky. He just touched my butt. Hello, steady on.
Take the boy out the Navy.
Hello. Thanks for coming down already. So we're here at the guitar show with Joe from Halo Sailor Effects.
Hi guys.
You've probably seen him on like various bits and bobs on social media. The pedals are insane. Every single one is completely individual. If you want an individual, totally hand-built circuit, he's your man to go for. Really cool stuff. So, do you want to tell us a bit about yourself? And
Yeah, so my name's Joe. Basically, I'm a Navy engineer, chief engineer. Served 22 years in the Navy. I'm not an electrical engineer. I actually work on weapon cooling systems and stuff like that. But
don't upset you then.
well, unless you want them cool. So basically, I broke a valve amp years ago, and I thought, I'm not paying to get it fixed because I'm cheap.
Yeah,
I mean, who
me
isn't?
too.
And then I fixed it myself and went on from there to build some pedals around about 2008, and then it's gone on from there. I mean, the Navy's taught me everything that I know about engineering, and then I've just put it into these pedals. They're all built one at a time on tag board. There's no PCBs because I'm a bit funny about that. I'm not clever enough to do the design, basically, is what it is. So it's all kind of point to point. I built some standard types like Rangemaster, a fuzz, and overdrive, but they're all variations of that because I use vintage components.
They're all like different, aren't they?
Yeah, so what I find is that people will get in touch and say, Joe, I play a Les Paul with this stack, and I wanted to do this, and then I'll tune the pedal to that.
Yep.
Or they'll say maybe they found a certain type of capacity they like a lot of people like the old Soviet stuff. So I'll find them. Or yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say there's a bit of worship in some of them. Maybe if there's anyone from work watching, there's definitely no worship in them. But yeah, so I'm going to go on from there. And as you can see, all of the enclosures are kind of one-offs.
Look at that.
That's fantastic.
That is crazy.
I mean, for this one, I couldn't fit a fuzz face on my board, so I had to make the.
I really like the Star Wars ones, Rebel
Oh yeah,
designs.
So this come from a customer gave me this image a few years ago, and people kept asking for it.
Yeah.
I was like, well, if that's what they want.
Yeah,
So
do right.
nitrocellulose lacquer on most of them as well, because why not?
Yeah.
I love the old guitars and the old finishes, so it's not meant to look old, it's just meant to look like its own thing.
What's your like best-selling version, or do you?
Oh,
is it all completely?
A Range Master is my best seller.
Yeah.
So this is just a standard Range Master, but we've got a transformer on the input, and that's the control for that. An EQ, three-way EQ, and then you can switch between silicon and germanium.
Nice.
And then a usual boost. So this exact one's got a Mullard AC107 and a Texas Instruments 2N4062. See, the beauty about the way I build them is I don't have to find large batches of transistors. I know a lot of people do, so I can get old radios, take what I need out of them, and you know.
And that's like a leatherette sort of finish on it.
Yeah, so I get this leatherette printed up myself. This is real leather and real suede. I had an idea for these just before the show, and my father-in-law Glyn was like, "Don't be starting anything now." I'm like, well, I am.
What do you know?
And, yeah, what do you know? So I basically made these for me. I was like, whichever one of these doesn't sell, I'm keeping it.
Yeah.
And this one has a military spec NKT transistor, and this one's an NKT 271.
Yeah.
So not quite the 275, but it's what I could find.
But you just like tweak them in and you get similar
100%.
sound. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because people get hung up on the 275, don't they? But
So
if you know what you're doing.
I find most people say, I want a germanium Range Master. And then when you have the switching to go between germanium and silicon, they're on the silicon a lot of the time.
Yes.
It's more aggressive, and it's what you think a Range Master is going to be.
Same with the cleanup aspect. Everyone says germanium's cleanup. Which one would you say cleanup best?
Well, so when it comes to fuzz, I did an experiment. So this fuzz has got a germanium and a silicon in.
Yep.
And we've each have got a transformer on the input, and both clean up. So it's not one cleans up more, one cleans up different.
Yes.
There's no better, so why not have both? I don't understand. You know,
Yeah.
I can't play guitar and I've got the most ridiculous pedal board.
Yeah.
I mean, I do kind of one-off builds as well. So this is a dual Range Master. So we've got a silicon and a germanium cascading into each other with the transformer on the input. It's kind of like my thing. And dual concentric pots, so you control them both at the same time.
Okay.
And it makes it to almost fuzzy. You can almost get sort of muff territory with it, depending on how you answer.
Nice.
Yeah. And I've done things like, I sourced out little squares of the original 60s Tolex from a box amp.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
And so I managed to get a bit of that.
There's proper vintage mojo going on, isn't there?
Oh yeah, I mean, I feel like you've got to. I also had a customer ask me for a delay, and because I'm a drive fella, much like yourself,
Yes.
I put a Kossoff drive and a delay in the same box. It had to be big because I refused to use a PCB. And it is genuinely because I'm not clever enough to design it.
There's something cool about that though. It's like
Just give it wicked.
I like the thought that every one of my pedals is its own thing, so if you get one from me, no one's got the same.
Yeah.
I remember when I was about 18, New Year's Eve, I had a top on. And in the club I went to, someone had the same top, so I went home and got changed. I was like, I can't have that. I mean, I'm not fashionable now because I'm an old man, but it's not kind of like that with the pedals, you know? I mean, I like taking something classic and making it horrific.
That's how you should describe your one. Amazing.
So we got a Range Master. I had this Brazilian rosewood veneer. So I thought I was going to put that on there, and everyone's like, "What are you doing?" Like, why not?
Some will love it.
Yeah. And then I really wanted a trainwreck amplifier.
I was going to say, tell us about.
Oh, so
I was watching the build online.
Oh.
It's quite impressive.
Thank you. I feel like there's a lot of amplifiers building it, going, "What is this man doing?" Because I built it like I'm in the Navy making something work, rather than as an amplifier builder. But I managed to find a picture of a trainwreck rocket, the inside of it. So I basically zoomed in and tried to figure out what was going on. I got a lot of the parts from Modeless Amplification. If anyone's interested in building one, they do a kit. So their circuit board is, or their tag board is really good. And so I used that as a basis, and then got a vintage transformer by the guys who used to make Neves transformers. And it's twice as loud as the same one next to it. And it's only the output transformer that's different. So. And of course, I'm not a woodworker, so I got a pine carb that I made myself and sprayed it with butterscotch blonde. And a customer sent me from Canada a brand, so I branded the top of the cab with it and stuff.
That's crazy.
Good stuff. Yeah, I mean,
What's that amp you're using down there, mate?
oh, so this is the DP40, the V40. This is the best pedal platform in the world. I've tried loads of them. The problem with the Trainwreck is every mistake you make, it highlights it, and I'm a shit guitarist. so it makes me sound terrible. This hides it all. It's amazing.
Is that what hides? Is Danish Pete actually really bad then? But it just no, I'm just asking.
Pete, when you're watching this, you're really good when you were playing my free range pedal, mate. And the speaker cab's a bare face cab with a JBL E110 and a vintage one.
Right.
And the thing is so loud.
Yeah.
I got in trouble so much this weekend for having that turned up. It's crazy. Done some crazy things, like sourced out the original bronze coated paint that Gibson used in the 50s. And just to be weird, I put Fender colour underneath and then took it back.
Yes, yeah.
You know? Yeah. I find it hard to stick to a design because I get really bored. My attention span's like 5 seconds long. You know, in the Navy, if something's broken, it needs to be fixed right now. I'm working tomorrow, I'm working forever. Otherwise, there's a capability that someone can exploit. An enemy can exploit that capability, so you've got to have it running. And you've got to make it go any way you can. And I've kind of done that with the pedals. The video on my Instagram channel where I'm soldering, I forget why I was recording. And then the sonar goes off, a pinging for the submarine. Like, hello,
Well, I love the fact that there's actually, you've got such an identity and like brand behind you. It's just you, but it's, you know, yeah, it's super cool. It's so cool.
Really appreciate it.
So we have the legend that is Mr. Adrian for the Empire, one of the best builders out there. We absolutely love his pedals. I've got a boneyard that, like a twat, I forgot to bring to get signed.
Oh, no.
Idiot. And
You have to buy another one, mate.
Yeah,
you have to buy another one now.
Well, you can't. They're limited. They're so limited. They all went.
Oh no.
For God knows how long. So
I'll send you the signature in the post. Though.
nice one. Top bloke.
Yeah, I'm Thorpe. Obviously, this is at Thorpe Effects, and I've also got Redbeard Effects, which is also part of my concern.
Mike Demas, cracking player.
Part of the Empire. Yeah, we're just trying to carve our own path, really. That's, I guess, if I was going to write a headline, what we do, we're trying to carve our own path. Well, firstly, do you like my lighting, Chloe?
Honestly, that lighting, that you definitely peaked the top of the food chain there.
It's the magpie thing. Yeah, so you can see these from all the way back there. On the two Schmidt arrays that we've got on arm headphones.
We've actually got a very extensive range, really.
Yeah, well, we've just called a few, but we've got new stuff coming out.
Yeah.
April the 30th is the next thing. And
Can you tell us any more about that?
it's for Chris Buck to talk about, not me.
Oh.
Do you like a bit of Chris?
Yeah, he's very talented.
Yes. I remember a few years ago you passed the pedal to him when it was just about to go up on stage.
Yeah,
He was like dicking about with it. I was like, that's some balls to just bung up and to trust you that much to just bung up.
I know, right? I was like,
we were like, those pedals have got to be good. That's pretty awesome. So,
yeah. No, I was very proud of that. And
I can imagine. What's
yeah.
his favourite one at your range that you changed for you?
well, the one that I can't talk about, but aside from that,
I nearly got him, sorry.
What have we got here then, Pat? What we got here, this is our stock 96, basically. So it's got the wheel here. So there's nothing about it to compete with. It's got an alder body, it's got a roasted maple neck, roasted maple, rosewood fretboard, 3 Mojo single coils, which Will has dropped right down.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
Yeah. And it's actually a very tasteful spec. It was all spec type. Pure nitro, heat aged nitro finish. Some light relicking.
That bit was
is
me,
being
though.
added to.
All
All the time.
all that paint came off. That's all me. I was at his workshop and he has a guy sitting on a stool just like with a sand thing, and just like aging the knobs, just spending like hours doing it. That was my first nitro guitar.
I love the fact you're adding to the bed.
Oh yeah. To be fair, sometimes I do just like sit there scratching a pick on it just to make it like more. But I mean, especially if you play something like Testify, absolutely destroy that.
Yeah, it's funny because I never thought I'd have that technique to actually do that. But recently, I've noticed on my vintage one, it's got a bit more.
Oh god, I love that strat.
Oh mate, yeah.
I could have got that completely clean. The thing is, like that one,
Yeah.
I could have got that as clean
Yeah.
as it would be like like one of the makers. I wanted it slightly nicked because like the first bit of wear or the first time I knocked the headstock on the wall or something like that, it would have been paid for.
Yes.
So yeah.
Have you seen my yellowy?
Oh, I love that.
Well, that is like the same as this. It has this amount of wear on it, but it just worn in a little bit to that. You know, like I say, if you make the first day, your day's ruined as well.
Yeah.
It's like a pub. Is anyone actually pissed? Dan is currently using the Tensor by Red Panda to create an ambience. We're going to sing a blues tune for you. I'm just going to work out what's happening on this bloody guitar, because as you know it's stereo and it's out of phase, which sounds really cool. But it's not a Strat, and then everything gets really weird after that, so we'll give it a go, see what happens. My own tears.
Hey guys, we've had an absolutely crazy day. I think this is like our version of NAMM in the UK.
Yeah, it probably is these days. Yeah, used to be London, didn't it? They used to have a really good show. This one seems to be the big beefcake going on these days. But
Definitely, and so much so that they have like a klaxon every 30 minutes to give your ears a bit of a break, don't they?
Yeah.
So otherwise it gets like, I don't know if NAMM has that or not, but
I don't know. But even the klaxon makes your ears hurt as well, doesn't
yeah,
it?
yeah. We've just seen That Pedal Show's live show.
Oh, that was amazing. So the sounds they were getting, because Mick's new Gibson that he was playing with the phasing and stuff on it, that was...
Yeah, oh, that honky
Yeah.
Peter Greeny sort of sound, that was crazy.
And then Dan's phasing with the amps, wasn't it? That was quite quirky. He sounded really awesome actually when he got it clicked in the right way around.
Yes.
It's good to see it's not just us that
Yes, that's
you know,
right.
plum around with stuff like that. It's hilarious, isn't it?
Seeing the community they've built in person is actually interesting. It's like we've sat in a live VCQ, That Pedal Show live room or something. Do you know what I mean? It was like
Yeah, it was really cool actually, and they really got in with the audience as well. It was really down to earth and friendly, felt like part of the game, wasn't it? So
yeah, so that was amazing. We've just seen, 4P, seen Hello Sailor Effects, Marshall. We've seen some.
Oh yeah, Steve at Marshall is always a cracking laugh, lovely guy.
Yeah.
And no, it's been a really cool day catching up with people. Too many names to list, and
make sure you subscribe because we have some crazy stuff coming up, don't we?
Which do we?
Yeah, I haven't told Paul yet. I'll tell him. Yeah. But thanks a lot for watching, guys. We'll catch you in a bit, and cheers.